Okay, hey everybody, how are you? Thanks for joining me, Stamp with Lisa Brown, for my week 4 live video for my 12 weeks of celebration. So can't believe just wait a minute here while everybody starts jumping on to refresh my computer. So hopefully I can see myself. So I have my new, I have my video ready nails on. They're sparkle. You'll see them in a minute when I turn the camera down. She, Nails by Diana, and she bought a new sparkle. It's an overcoat. So we were playing tonight, and I kind of like it. So any color polish that I get or gel that I get now, I can have sparkles over them. I'm so excited. Let's see, week 4 already, and we're already coming on to the end of January. First month of celebration is going to be over. I can't even believe it. It's going by so fast. So tonight, we are going to take a look at something that you can get for free for having a party or placing an order. Your party or order has to be $300 or more, and if you do that, then you will get this cute little Ladybug stamp set for free. And spoiler alert, not spoiler alert, they are going to offer dies that is going to be able to cut them out, which is really nice, because as you'll see tonight, I'm going to have to fussy cut. So I haven't gotten my dies yet, and the dies are going to make it extremely nice to be able to die cut these out instead of having to fussy cut them. So yeah, so we're gonna make a few, well, I'm gonna make one project and part of another one. I made a cute little border, so I'm excited to show you that. And we're gonna do some coloring and whatnot. But the little Ladybug stamp set is just so cute, so cute. Let's see, actually I'm gonna show you. Let's see, where is it? Oh no, I thought it was in here. What happened to my card I wanted to show? Oh, there it is. Look, I just love this one. So I made this, actually, I try to support my downline who have classes, and so I attended one of my downlines open house, and we made this. So it has the flower and a little ladybug, and we colored it in with blends, and I just thought that was super cute. Super simple, easy card, and it just comes out completely adorable. We just stamped a little thank you on the inside. So that's card number 1 that I'm going to show you tonight. Let's see, what else? I guess that's it, and we can get started. So I'm going to go ahead and move the camera down, get my bin back out of the way, and we're going to get started. All right. Okay, let's see, I see Christine, and I see Sandy Bennett. Hi girls, how are you? Okay, I love this little stamp set. I just love it. All right. Okay. All right, okay. So let's see, I already showed you the one card, and then my little packet going here. Here is a card that I made, and we're gonna do something similar. Where we're just gonna change it up just a titch. But do you see the antennas? I know they're super big, but I love them. And I'm going to show you what we made those, or what I made those antennas from. You can make them smaller. I just thought they were cute like that. So that's what I did. This is from the 6x6 Designer Series paper pack for the In Colors. So we're going to use that. And let's see here. So this time I have just a little splash of the pineapple. Oh goodness, I keep forgetting the name of it. It is Pineapple Punch. I always want to say Pineapple Grove, but the other one's Grapefruit Grove. So I have a little splash of yellow back here. So this time we are going to make our full card, and I'm going to have it open instead of having it open this way. I'm going to have it open this from bottom to top. So we're going to use Pineapple Punch as our card base, and I have another sheet of the Designer Series paper, and I'm just gonna go ahead and adhere that down. Let's get our basics out of the way. I like getting the basics out of the way. Okay, so let's go ahead and adhere this. Oh my goodness, I can't see. Okay. Oh, look at my nails. Can you see them? How they're glittery? I love it. So we put this like kind of like mauvey purple color down, and then she put this layer of sparkles down. So, yay. All right. And when I'm cutting this, I cut it this way first, and then I cut the bottom off, and you end up with this extra strip of paper. And so like I did in this card, I adhered it to the bottom. So don't ever throw those scraps of paper away. It's a nice little decorative accent for the inside of your card. And normally I would put a white sheet of paper on the inside, but because this is a light color, we can stamp right on it in black and it'll show up just fine. So yeah, this piece of paper can get mounted right here. Let's go ahead. I love being able to use up my scraps. And we're just going to leave a slight little border around it. Okay. There, nice little decorative. Kind of carries the outside to the inside of the card. And then I have already pre-stamped my sentiment and mounted it on to a piece of the pineapple. So we're gonna just put a couple of dimensionals on the back of that. Okay. And it says, spread your wings and fly. And we're just gonna stick this up here in the corner, just like on the original card. Okay, put my dimensionals away. All right, and this is going to be our matte. You know what? Let's go ahead and adhere our matte piece now. Why not? Like I said, get all the basics out of the way. And I liked this mounted. Everything has to be centered and perfect. And so I'm going to off center this and just leaving a slight border. Okay, so that's the basis of our card. And I'm going to take my black Memento ink. Now this is our square that's going to mat on top of here. So this is what I want to stamp my flower on. And we're just going to do that in black Memento ink. Get this inked up. And stamp it in the corner. Okay, I'll let that sit for just a second, and while that's sitting for a second, I'm going to go ahead and take a scrap piece of paper and I'm going to stamp our little ladybug. We'll stamp her up here. Okay. Clean that stamp. I'm cleaning my stamps off on the side on my chamois. Okay. I have a bunch of my blends You know me with my ink pad, I'm going to put my finger or something in it. So I'm going to cover it and set it to the side. All right, so I have a bunch of my Stampin' Blends here. So let's go ahead and I think we're going to color our flower first. And I need to grab a piece of scrap paper so it doesn't bleed through onto my mat. Oh yeah, there's all kinds of scrap going on there. So I'm going to take my, I've got my Granny Apple Green blends. And I'm just going to give the stem a quick color. Fill in the leaves. And then I'm going to go and take my dark Granny Apple Green and I'm just going to put some dark lines in the middle, kind of over the black line that's already there. And I'm going to go back to my light and I'm just going to kind of swirl that in just to blend it. Not too much. But I think I've decided that I want my stem to be darker, so I'm going to go over with the dark Granny Apple Green. Yeah, I like that. Okay. So for the center of our flower, I am taking the dark crumb cake marker, and we're just going to color in the center of the flower. You can make that any color you want. All right. And then for the flower itself, I'm going to do a combination. Let's see. I did, you know what I am going to do? I'm just going to go around a little bit on the edges down here with my light Daffodil Delight. I did a combination between the light and dark Daffodil Delight and then Mango Melody. I think that's what I'm going to do. That's all I'm going to do with the light. And then I'm going to come in with the dark Daffodil Delight and we're just going to fill in our flowers here. Not quite covering on the bottom where I put the light Daffodil Delight. All right. Then what I did was I went to the Mango Melody and I just started highlighting in here with like the lines, the creases of the petals, just to add some a little more color, a little more dimension. I'm going to go to the edges too. Okay. All right. I think I'm going to skip the light Mango Melody and I'm going to go back to my light Daffodil Delight and I'm just going to blend this. Need to get another Daffodil Delight blend. It's getting kind of dry. I must use it a lot. You can hear it. Okay. Go up in here. Good. I'm good with that. Just a few finishing touches. And that's our flower. See how it bled through? That's why you want to protect your surface. Let's see. Oh yeah, the best part is I took some Sandy Bennett. Ooh. I took some clear Wink of Stella. It's our glitter pen. And I am going to Wink of Stella. Oops, I might have to squeeze a little bit. Hang on. Good. So you don't want to, there's like these little push marks on the side of the bottle. I don't know if you can see that or not. It's kind of embossed into the plastic of the container and it says push. But when you do that, you don't want to go real hard because it's slowly putting the liquid in here into this barrel. And if you do it real hard, it's literally going to shoot out. So you just want to just give it a gentle squeeze until you can see like a bubble or some kind of flow going on in there. Yeah, I see just a little bit. So I'm going to stop and let's see what's happening here. Yep, it's already, I don't know if you can see that coming out. Comes out wet in the glitter. And it just leaves a nice sparkle, a nice shimmer. Yeah, we'll go over the center. I didn't do it on my original. We'll go over the center. We can never have too much sparkle. Okay, and then because this is like almost like an alcohol based, or I may have even refilled this with alcohol, it's going to dry pretty quickly. All right, so another basis out of the way. I'm just going to let this dry for a second. And we're going to go ahead and get that adhered onto our card. So now all we have to do is concentrate on our little ladybug. Good. Cute, cute, cute. Okay, so here's our little ladybug that we stamped. And we want to give her a quick color. So I was going to do some shading on her, but I liked her kind of solid. So I'm going to go in with my dark cherry cobbler and color her wings. Now I did not go over the spots because the spots aren't solid. So I did not want cherry cobbler in the middle of my spots. So I like coloring with my blends markers because they're alcohol. And you can go in any direction. If you're watching me color, I'm going in any direction. And when it dries, you don't see all those marks, like all, you know, what direction you're coloring in, like you would with a regular marker. So I love them for that fact. I like the blending action too, but I just like that I can color and you don't see the direction of your brush strokes. Okay. All right, I'm right-handed. I need to flip this around so I can come in with my lines. Good. And we'll give some color to the body. Now this here, I am going to go over the black area. Okay. Awesome. Let's see. So we do have a couple of skin tones blends, and this is the ivory, and it's what I'm going to use to color the face. And her little hands and her little feet. Okay. Next I took our, this is our dark gray granite, and I just colored, I am going to give a little gray granite to the spots just so that you're not seeing like the whites. Okay. And then I'm going to color her body. Yep, so again, you can get this stamp set free when you place a $300 order, or get a couple girlfriends together and place a $300, have a $300 party, and you can get this stamp set for free during celebration. So you have until the end of March to do so. Okay. All right, good. She's all colored. And now we are going to fussy cut. But like I said, they're coming out with dies next week, and you will not have to fussy cut. So I'm just going to do a rough job right now. I'm not going to sit there and like be all perfectionist about it, just because I know you guys don't want to see me fussy cutting all the edges and nooks and crannies. So you'll see. Just the rough dealio here. And go between her legs. Accent those feet. Around her little hands. Her little hands are so cute. Okay. I actually have a little tip for you on that. When you're fussy cutting, now sometimes, now this is a little bit wavy and around. I like to leave a solid white border all the way around. And I could have probably done that if I would have been paying a little more attention. The other thing that you can do is when you're cutting this and if you don't have like a perfect hand and you can't get like a perfect little white border around it, if you don't have a die, you can always take the coordinating marker. So like this one, we stamped the outline of our stamp in black. You can always take a marker and just color in and cover up all that white. Like so, and you can just go all the way around and make all of that white disappear, and then you won't be able to tell that your edges are uneven. And I will even tell you, I did that with this one. I even trimmed in a little bit closer to the image, but I was still getting little white spots and white edges. So I took my marker and I went all the way around and colored the edges so that you didn't see any white. So you can do that, but I'm not going to do it for the purpose of this video. Okay. So all we need to do is we're going to dimensional her right here. So I'm going to put some dimensionals on the back. And if you noticed, when I cut her out, I cut off her little antenna. She has one little antenna right here, and I just cut it out because we are going to do our own antenna. I'm going to put a dimensional in the middle and over here. So I'm going a little heavy with the dimensionals, but that's because I want the antennas to stick to the dimensionals. All right. So, uh-oh, did they get stuck to my sweater and fall? What happened to my antennas? Uh-oh, you guys. I think I lost my antennas. Oh, goodness. All right, so in the mini catalog, there is one of my most favorite stamp sets in coordinating dies. It's the Parisian. Oh, I just found my antennas. Haha, on the floor. Oh my goodness, I knocked them on the floor. Okay, so it's the Parisian set. Oh, I love it. I love it. I'm going to be doing a product sampler class. You can check out my events calendar at creativecardcloset.com and just click on the menu button and go to my events. It's all like real pretty pinks and sparkle and shimmer, and it's Paris related. Holy cow, right up my alley. I'm super excited about it. So in this, in the Parisian dies, there is a little fancy die right here. And I will show you what that cuts out. Let me flip this over. So here's the die, and this is what it cuts out. Look at how fantastic that is. Look at the detail. Oh, I love it. Oh. Okay, where'd my scissors go? Oh, here. So for the antennas, all I did was I snipped this off right here. Bloop, just like so. And then I pre-die cut another one. Bloop. All right. So if you wanted to be super creative, you could actually cut this off right here, and you could still use that on a project. So I'm not going to save it because I'll lose it before then, if I'm being honest. All right. Oh my gosh, how did I just sound like? Can anybody guess? Who did I just sound like when I when I said, if I'm being honest? Post in the comments if you know who I'm talking about. If I'm just being honest, I'll do it with an accent too. He has an accent. I'll tell you it's a guy. I'll tell you he has an accent. Okay. So yeah, so I cut out those two little curly cues, and I'm just going to attach, I'm going to stretch it out a little bit. I'm just going to attach them on the dimensionals. Now this one you have to flip over because it die cuts this way. So I want it in the other direction. So I'm just flipping it over this way, and I'm going to attach it to the dimensional on the back. Isn't that cute? Over her little antennas. So now we can put her on the card. I'll do it facing you guys there. Put it to the front, and I'm going to stick her on like this. Isn't that cute? So it's the same card. It's just dressed up a little bit more, doing the pineapple punch background. And if we wanted to get super crazy, we could wrap some ribbon around here. Let's get super crazy. Let's do some ribbon. And I think I'm just gonna tie a knot. Like this. Just for another added interest. Oh my goodness, my fingers are not working. Why do my fingers never want to work while I'm on camera? Okay, let me just cut this. All right, get that aside. And we'll tie this on here. Pineapple punch is going away. It's going to be retiring at the end of May, beginning of June. I think the catalog actually is good until June 2nd. So we're going to be losing Pineapple Punch, along with 4 other in colors like the Grapefruit Grove. I'm going to miss Grapefruit Grove. I think that's one of my, I like that color. It's a nice sherbet sorbet kind of color. So yeah, I'm just okay with the ribbon there, but that's all right. All right, I'm gonna just trim off the ends. Gives us a little something else to look at. And of course it didn't tie right for me. So, okay. All right, so I got those 2 cards. And I already showed you this little guy. And this stamp says, "You're so sweet," which is really cute. And I thought I had yet another one, but I guess not. Okay. So here's the 4th card. And this is, oh my gosh, I just fell in love with this card. So last week in my week 3 video, if you didn't see it, I made the little slider bags, this little slider gift bags. And I have all of these scraps left over from it. From when you cut the bag. So I have all these scrap pieces left over. And I'm like, oh, I need to use those on something. And I also had a piece of scrap. I had a piece of black cardstock sitting there. And I thought, you know what? That's going to be my color palette. And I need to make it work with this stamp set, with a Ladybug stamp set. So this is what I came up with. So I randomly stamped on the Real Red this stamp here with the 4 ladybugs. Oh my god. They're so cute. I just love them. You could even stamp like a single one and pop it onto the flower. Like there's just like a single tiny ladybug sitting on the flower. I might have to do that. Then my Calypso Coral is just plain. And then I took my Blushing Bride and I randomly stamped this Ladybug right here. I randomly stamped her all over, and that's making my background. So then I have a piece of basic black and a piece of Whisper White, and that's pop dotted down on here. And yeah, so I'm going to show you how I did this border. And the border piece of Whisper White is 3 inches by 4 1/4. And so what I did was, with my black memento, I inked up my ladybugs. And I think I started on the side. So I'm going to start over here. And then I did my second set. So it works perfectly. And then I went to this side. And that side. And then it left me just enough room that I could stamp a row there. And here. Isn't that cute? And then I just put a sentiment, another ladybug, and I colored them. And then the ladybugs here that I colored, I just used my dark cherry cobbler on every other ladybug. I colored the bodies with the gray granite, the dark gray granite, and still use the ivy for the faces. And then here I used my dark poppy parade on every other ladybug. So just super easy and quick. At first I was like, oh no, it's going to be way too busy. But by putting this over like that, I thought it came out really cute. So, all right. That's actually all I have for you today. Nice and quick and easy. I hope you liked the projects, and join me again next week for my next series. Also, subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's Lisa Brown, Stamp with Lisa Brown. And I started last Sunday with a new video series called Savvy Sunday, and I spelled savvy S-A-V-I, and it means stamping and various stamping and various inspirations. So they're going to be quick videos between 5 and 10 minutes, and I'm going to share some techniques, some tips, tricks, things that I learn along the way, or something that maybe somebody else inspired me that I maybe saw along the way. So I'll be sharing all of that with you guys and posting those on Sundays for you. All right, everybody, have a great night, and we will talk real soon. Bye-bye.